Well, hey there, gang. This is Crash from the Crashcast. I've had a lot of you guys write in wanting to see pictures, wanting to see video or something, a tour, if you will, of the new Ham Shack studio room that I put in my house. I'm not a carpenter, but hopefully you'll get the gist of what I've done here. I don't think I've done too bad of a job. I'm pretty pleased with it. The only thing that is left to do to complete stage one is insulation in the attic. Well, I'm down here in Central Texas and it was 105 degrees today, which makes it, well, let's say a bazillion degrees in the attic, so I'm not getting up there anytime soon. As soon as it cools off, I'll try to get up in there, blanket some insulation that will get rid of some air conditioning resonance that I've got going on right now. I can edit it out, and I think I'll probably record the next show in the studio. So anyway, let me give you a little quick tour of it, and you can see, what we've got going on here. Pardon the bumping around of the camera, but what we've got here is about an 8 by 10 room. I'm going to try not to let you see the rest of my workshop because it's filthy. Up here on the exterior, this is where I had my internet. I had all my internet, my modem, my routers and everything here in the garage. And up here is where, well, I got to put a shelf up and my VoIP phone and all of that, routers and cable modem, all that stuff's going to go up here, and you can see the drops that I've got prepared. Anyway, you'll see also a little challenge that I had. I've got a gap where the walls meet the ceilings. I made certain that this thing was set true and plumb and accurate. I'm a perfectionist like that, within my abilities and all. Well, my ceiling is sagging, but I got the casing on the door today, and I found out, you can probably see here, found out that my miter saw that I've had for years and years and years, I've only ever used it for straight cuts. Well, I found out that, well, it's off a little bit, but hey, this is in the garage, big deal. Well, let's go inside, and I've got an auxiliary light that we can put on. It's dark in here. The resolution is going to look kind of crummy, but it is what it is. It's fairly quiet. I've got a concrete floor. Right now I'm throwing down a moving blanket, and that's how I'm getting rid of echo. Don't have it down now. Eventually I'll have this carpeted with some remnants. The walls, and I'm going to turn on my other light. There we go. The walls are this black quiet brace, and they help to absorb some sound. And then I've got these Harbor Freight $6 moving blankets, and that gets rid of a lot of the echo. When I put the moving blanket down on the floor, you can it gets rid of almost all the echo. It's very good. It's better than anything I've recorded in at the house to date. Anyway, pan around here. I will probably put some rings on one of the moving blankets so I can set it over the door, and that'll help take a little echo off the door. Anyway, there's my casing. I'm kind of pleased with that. These are my Big Lots, roughly $14 lamps. They're providing light in here. I like a dark studio. I always have. When I recorded in radio, I had a dark studio. So that's plenty of light in here, just not enough for the camera. This is my Shack in a box. This is my ham radio. This is my Kenwood TS690S with the auto tuner, and then also I've got an MFJ tuner on it. My Signal Link USB. This is, I put it all in this cabinet because it's a little dusty there, but because it facilitated me moving it to the living room and back because I had a short feed line. Now I've got a long feed line, so I'll probably go up in that corner and put a drop in, and that's where I'll feed it with LMR 400. I've got, let's see if you can see down here, got two computers. The one on the right is my big one for design and video rendering and all, but you may be able to hear it's kind of loud, and I usually don't have that on when the podcast is going. My intent is to get all my stuff off this Lifetime folding table and to build a nice table unit here so that I can put those in a cabinet, soundproof, then I can go to using the big machine because it's got so much more processing power. And then my little Dell, and of course my Triplite UPS. There's my microphone case, and over there in that other case is a laptop for ham radio use. There's my boom, studio boom. And the right side monitor is what I use most of my stuff for the podcast. And then this other two monitors are for the other machine, the big one, the monster. And there's my chair. But this is the home of the Crashcast podcast now, and I'm really pleased with it. Oh, there's my air conditioning register, and it's cooling down really nice. Right now I'm keeping a temperature in here about 2 degrees below the house's set point. So that's pretty good. It'll be nice in the summertime once I get the sound dampened through the ceiling. All this ceiling is open. There's no no insulation up there. So once I roll out some insulation, and also over the eave where the other side of this wall is where my air conditioning unit is. Once I put the insulation in the attic, it should make this a very nice quiet room. So anyway, this is where the Crashcast will be recorded, probably starting this week. So tune in and hope you guys like it. I'm trying to, oh, there we go. But anyway, this is grainy as it is, kind of dark and all, but this is where we're going to be doing some business. Thanks for watching.